welcome you into beautiful Victoria, Canada for match day 2. Game 1 of 2 today. China taking on Canada. It is the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament 2020. Carlin Gay alongside Mick Bett. Mick, we had a great day of basketball yesterday. Gonna try and follow it up today with 2 stellar games. In our nightcap, we have Turkey taking on the Czech Republic. But up first, Group A action with Canada taking on China. Here you see our 2 games, local timing on your screen. And we'll take a look at the Group A standings. Canada coming up with the big victory yesterday over Greece. Greece made it tough for them in the first half, kept it close. Canada eventually pulling away. Stellar performance by Andrew Wiggins. We'll talk a little bit about that in a second here as we get set to welcome you into this beautiful arena here in Victoria, Canada. We'll meet the team from China that has not played yet here in Victoria. But they had played some tough games leading up to today in the Asia Cup qualifier. The Asia Cup, of course, going down in mid-August. A long travel just to get here, Mick, but they're here. And they have a tough task in front of them.
Yeah, thanks, Carl, and welcome, everyone. Yeah, they played 2 games, Japan and Chinese Taipei, won them both, scored about 90 points in both games. The one impressive victory has to be the one against Japan, coached by Julio Lamas. That was one that really struck me. So what does this team have? A lot of unknown players for sure. Joe Key, the big man, about 7'1", played in the World Cup for China, and he was a big star for them. We got 7'5", big low Chuan Ching, I'm going to get that pronunciation right eventually. 7'5" coming in. He's probably the tallest player in this tournament by far. A lot of unknowns, but Canada on a roll right now. Great win yesterday, and you expect the same today.
There's their head coach, Du Feng, who was a former player himself. Many championships in the CBA back home in China. On the other side, the host nation, well, they had to work on some kinks early on. Had not had any trial games leading into this tournament, but of course talent prevailed and they were able to pull one out over Greece. Game 2, they're expected to win here against China, but there is a lot to work on from game 1.
Yeah, for sure. And you talk about warm-up game. Maybe yesterday was the warm-up game, and maybe warm-up game number 2 will be today. Yeah, this team's still finding it, still trying to find that cohesion. You couldn't have asked for a better competition yesterday than Greece. Greece are tough, no matter who you put on the floor, they come play hard. So that was a great victory yesterday. I'm really impressed with him.
We'll pause now for the playing of these 2 great nations' national anthems. There are your officials for tonight's game: Glisek, Lescano, and Castillo. Serbia, Argentina, and Spain represented. We understand that the officials from this tournament, each and every single one of them, on their way to the Olympic Games. So that tells you the level of officiating we have here available to us here in Victoria, BC, Canada.
Yeah, Glisek getting his first game tonight. I think for sure Castillo did yesterday's early game with Canada. There's your starters for China, Carlin. Zhou Qi, number 15, is the go-to guy for me. 7'1", shooter from inside outside. Got some little bit of inside game, but mostly plays perimeter. Wu Chan. Zhou Peng is probably the most experienced player on this team for China, the number 10. He's been around for a long, long time. And there is the flying Zhou Qi of the Flying Tigers of Zhejiang.
You see his averages, a double-double, 18 and 12. A lot of responsibility for him to carry tonight. We'll talk about the absences that China does have. A lot of talent missing from this team. They're going to rely heavily on Zhou Qi.
Talked already about Fenggu, the head coach. I think he was in the 2008, 2004 Olympics, as far as I remember, as a player. Now taking the reins over. He was overlooked for the 2019 World Cup, wasn't he? Because there was two teams running parallel in the build-up, and eventually had to choose one team or one coach out of those two teams, and Fenggu was the one that lost out.
Well, that man yesterday had a terrific performance in R.J. Barrett as we take a look at Team Canada's starting lineup. Same five from yesterday.
Yeah, looks good. And always consistency is always good to hang on to. Wiggins and Barrett were outstanding yesterday. I think they missed 5 shots between them inside the arc, 13 of 18 combined. They missed a few more threes, and that's something I think they're going to work on as they go through, or they work their way through this tournament. But, you know, this team is exciting. Barrett, the only, well, one of the few left-handed players in this tournament. And when you see him play, you know he's going left, but it's very, very difficult to stop him going left and scoring and being effective.
22 points added to Wiggins' 23, the dynamic duo that Canada is able to put on the floor. Led by that man right there. He knows what to do with the talent when he gets it, doesn't he?
Yeah, great coach. World champion from 2019 with the Raptors. And, you know, I wouldn't say, you know, this is a commitment, right? Because if they go from here, they go into another bubble, and eventually that bubble ends up at the Olympics. That's a huge commitment for, you know, be away from family, friends, etc., etc. So Nurse has spent a long season in the NBA, which was pretty much packed and out of sort, being down in Tampa instead of up in Toronto. So hats off to these guys. Their commitment to the cause is unparalleled.
Saw the stat on your screen. China try to keep that streak alive. 9 straight appearances at the Olympic Games. Only 2 other countries have more appearances in a row than China. That, of course, being Australia with 13 straight appearances in the Olympic Games, and then the United States with 10 straight, trying to keep their streak alive.
That's going to be tough. I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be tough in this tournament. 5 other teams are just as competitive. And that's what makes these Olympic qualifying tournaments so special, isn't it? 1 team goes out of the 6.
So Canada will wear their home whites. China wearing the road red. And Zhou Qi and Dwight Powell will get things kicked off with a jump ball.
China going for a smaller lineup, even though they got some huge giants on that bench. 3-guard rotation to start the game for them.
Off we go here in Victoria. Almost off. A little false start on the tip. Dwight Powell trying to steal it from the taller Zhou Qi. So we'll start with an inbound.
Yeah, Powell's going to have to be very aware that Zhou Qi will stop and pop for on the ball screens for the threes.
Zhou Qi, first touch, first basket, and it's on the offensive glass. China breaks the ice, 2-0. It's the FIBA Olympic qualifiers.
Zone to start here for China.
Yeah, 6 teams here trying to vie for 1 ticket to the Olympic Games as Corey Joseph. That's a good sign for Canada, knocking down a triple.
Yeah, exactly right. You're trying to get the opposition cold into shooting the outside shot. Turnover as well. Great defense there from Corey Joseph. Same play run. This time he blew it up straight away.
Back to live action as you saw that last three by Joseph. Here's Barrett slashing in. Good feed to Powell, who cleaned it up on the alley-oop.
Yeah, Barrett saw Joe Chi coming over to try and block it and then just lobbed it up to Powell. That's going to be there all night.
Zhao to Chi inside. Great two-man game there. Lyles. It's Barrett this side. Wiggins. Plenty of time to shoot. Barrett probing. Throw over the top of the net to get it to Powell. He was blocked from behind. 3 on the shot clock. Canada ball.
Same play again, wasn't it? Joe Chi came to challenge Barrett. Barrett lobs it up to Powell, but couldn't quite finish against the much smaller Chinese defender.
Blocked there by Zhao Jiwei. Wiggins for 3. Indeed, Andrew Wiggins rattles home his first shot. .23 big points for Andrew Wiggins yesterday. Another turnover that time. Zhao Jiwei overshooting his target.
And that's the scout report, right? If you can keep the guards ahead of you, get over ball screens, blow it up, then there's every chance you're going to get them into a lot of errors. Barrett
probing. Lyles on the catch. He walked before the shot attempt.
Need a rerun on that one, Carlin. I thought Lyles did well. The pass was behind him. I thought he did pretty well. We'll have to talk to Mr. Glissich tonight over a coffee.
That's the beauty of being in the FIBA bubble. Everyone locked in together. You can have those type of conversations pre and post game.
First touch here for Peng Shuo.
Zhao Jiwei uses the Zhou Qi screen. Now looks inside for Zhou Qi, counted, and the foul.
Yeah, they cannot switch that screen. That's just no-no. Zhou Qi's too good.
Zhou Qi now with all 6 points for China. He'll try to make it 7 at the line. As we said off the top, 18 and 12 in the CBA for Zhou Qi.
Yeah, the Duke can play, I'm telling you. He had a good World Cup. That was his first entrance into the world stage.
Zhou Qi left a little early, so a late violation called on him.
We haven't seen him shoot threes yet, right? Everything's been around the basket, tip, ball screen, pick and roll, ball screen, dump down.
The question for Canada coming into this tournament would be, would the lack of size be an issue for them? You mentioned Zhou Qi loves to shoot the triple, but he's working inside. There's a turnover as Joseph threw it away.
Just got caught out there, Joseph, by the aggressive defense by the Chinese.
Zhao Jiwei. Peng knocks down a 3. So Zhou Peng, the captain of this Chinese national team, getting on the scoreboard, and Barrett responds with a floater.
I think they got to do a better job of blowing up these ball screens, get closer to the dribbler. Yeah, foul on Barrett.
Well, the ball screens early on yesterday against Greece were trouble for Canada, as we see the replay from Barrett's last shot. And Peng's first bucket here.
This, Colin, you got 2 choices, right? You can either blow it up at source or you can go under it. And now if you go under it, you're going to make the Chinese defenders do something they're not really planned to do, the Chinese ball handler. Now they'll want to shoot straight away, but okay, you give up something like that. The penetration right now is hurting them.
Zhao Jiwei's first free throw goes down. There's Nick Nurse. Was happy with the way things turned out in the second half. They'd say that there's a lot to clean up from the first half, and you expect that in your first game on any tournament, regardless if you have preparation time or not.
Yeah, no, absolutely right.
Powell on the baseline, looking for a foul call, no whistle coming.
Great outlet from the Chinese, too, off to the races straight away.
Joe Pong with Lyles on his back, bumping inside, falling away. Can't get it to go. Barrett tapped it to himself. Use it up to Joseph. Cross-court pass. Andrew Wiggins for three. No good. Offensive rebound, Powell. It's Joseph for three. Way too strong. And the ball last touch, they say, by China. It'll stay here.
Yeah, I got a feeling that Joseph could have hit Lyles there, cut to the hoop. Just he went up to shoot it. Lyles might have had a better shot.
There's their coach, Dufong.
To the bench straight away. He's shouting down somewhere.
Not afraid to go deep into his bench. We saw that at the Asia Cup qualifiers. They regularly played 10 or 11 players as Powell galloping his way inside. Count it, and he'll go to the line for one more.
Well, you know, when she gets caught out there, there's no way you need to be challenging Dwight Powell on the three-point line. He can't hit the three, but let him make one first. Too valuable to a team to give up a foul like that.
Had this tournament happened last year, one of the players that wouldn't have been able to play might have been Dwight Powell as he was recovering from an Achilles injury. Great to see him back on the floor as Lyles tees up the three and knocks it down.
Great work from Lyles. That'll be an area China really struggles, is getting defensive rebounds consistently through this game.
Chi fighting inside. Joe Chi slipping it over the rim for another two.
I got a feeling Corey Joseph's got to do a better job of helping out Powell there. Too wide open.
Lyles probing, falling away. And Joe Chi vacuums it in. Zhao Ji-Wei left it short on the three. Gets his own rebound off the ricochet. Jab step now driving inside. Joe Chi. Zhao Ji-Wei says, get inside, big man. Good defense there by Powell. Forcing the missed shot on the Zhao Ji-Wei attempt from deep. Barrett, couple jab steps. He fires away, can't get it to go. And it's one and done right now for Canada.
Yeah, again, we got this frantic pace in the game.
Joe Chi inside.
Ooh,
Good
no
defense
call.
by Powell. Straight up on the defense there. And Andrew Wiggins now pushing. He gets hammered. Shot will count. And he'll go to the line for one more.
Waved it off, I think.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Overruled, I guess.
That would have been a serious continuation.
That's an NBA level of continuation in the FIBA game.
NBA from 10 years ago, baby. Not about now.
Substitutions in for China, a new platoon. As I said, they like to go deep into their bench, have no problem going 11, 12 deep.
They got 5 for 5.
They did.
Yeah, wow.
We are in Canada, so
there's a statement right there.
You can do the hockey switch if you need to.
That's right, yeah.
Here's Barrett. Lyles left it short.
Great box out, too. Good cleanup on the boards.
Wu Chien. Ho. Here's Barrett watching him. Ho driving inside. Ho with a nice finish. Tie game. Midway through the fourth. Offensive foul.
Great defense, huh? Shenji Zhe. His full name, yeah. Great stepped in. And that is not a light hit. I like this. Turns the corner, reverse layup, use the backboard. Reverse side of the ring. Make sure Powell can't be a part of the shot blocking team.
Back to live action, 15 all. Nikhil Alexander-Walker into the game for Canada as Ho again with the gorgeous drive and finish, giving China the 2-point lead.
If you're an independent fan, this is fun to watch, that's for sure.
This is world basketball. Most games are close. Lyles can't hit.
Not a quick shot. Maybe you've got to take a little bit more time, get some penetration in there, get the legs settled.
Jonk's three, no good, and Barrett will go the other way.
Should be able to get any shot they want to, really.
It's the first time they've seen the zone, really, in this tournament, Canada.
Yeah, exactly right.
There's Barrett trying to break through that zone. Missed the layup attempt, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Trademark move, curling around that left side of the key. Here's the drive baseline that Walker-Alexander doesn't quite get around to.
Here's Andrew Nicholson checking into the game for the first time. He knows a lot of these players that he's playing against, of course, playing in the CBA, the Chinese Basketball League, professional league over there. Michael Mulder checking into the game for the first time as well, as Coach Nurse going deep into his bench early in the first quarter. Against Dort also into the game. Barrett, the only remaining starter, he knocks down the first free throw. RJ Barrett had a terrific second season in the NBA. There's a lot of questions about his jump shot. He answered most of them, shooting 40% from three-point range for the New York Knicks this past season.
Outstanding, wasn't he? Really big improvement. Defense has just picked up a little notch here.
Canada wanting to walk on that last shot attempt. They didn't get one. Barrett pushing in the open floor, spinning his way inside, takes the contact, and he'll go to the line.
Great move. And 14, Shinju Kijur is just complaining. What did I do wrong? Here's the move here. There's the spin. Now watch number 14 come into your picture here. It goes up. He's saying he's going up vertical. He's probably right. Mr. Glissett gets his hand up, calls the foul straight away.
First free throw, no good. The next step for Barrett's probably working on being more consistent at the line. Shot 75% from the free throw line this season with the Knicks. Goes 0 for 2 that time. 3:10 to play here in the first quarter. Tie game. There's Ho. Ren. He'll tee up a 3. Left it way short. Right into the hands of Nicholson. And Barrett will push the other way.
Much better defense there from the Canadians, playing that ball screen, getting lots of areas covered.
Dort's 3 is no good. The pace is really quick here. Both sides. Here's V. Ooh. Had Mulder slipping a little bit there. Oh, using the ball screen. Driving. Dort now coming away with the steal. Mulder in the open floor. He's dangerous. This is Nikhil Alexander-Walker for 3. Indeed.
Great play. Great play. Nice look from Dort. He had his... That's a Mulder. Mulder had the layup. Hit the corner on the extra pass. But look how quickly China get the ball down the floor. Make or miss. They just get it down to the opposite foul line in about 2 or 3 seconds. There's Mulder. There's one kick. Barrett one more. And Walker-Alexander, as he nailed down a couple yesterday.
Really stabilized Canada's offense early in the first half. He had 18 points off the bench for them. Move on the rocket. Lugan's Dort guarding him. Move for 3. High arcing shot, no good. Tap back, no good. And Nicholson vacuums it in. Mulder will tee a 3. That's off. see the second chance points, 10-0 right now for Canada, but that shot one and done. Maybe a little quick on that trigger.
Yeah, I would say so. And you know what? When you want to take a quick shot, you want to make sure you got some rebound, another turnover. Look, that's killing China right now.
Wiggins back into the game. Euro step wanting to call, he banked it in anyway.
Got quickly down the floor.
Ooh, right to the basket. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
China getting caught out. Little defensive transition.
Wiggins had such a big game yesterday against Greece. Sight for sore Canadian basketball fans' eyes seeing him back in a Canadian jersey. First time since 2015. You talked about the turnovers for China. In our last 2 games in the Asia Cup qualifier, they averaged 16 turnovers per game. And that, they were able to get away with it over there. But at this level, it's a little different.
Yeah, that's a good point. And, you know, when you turn, I mean, the level of basketball out there is not as strong as it is in Europe and not as strong as it is perhaps in North America too. So when you're turning over against lesser teams, you're right. It's a problem. And straight away you can see today that as soon as Canada step up any type of defensive pressure, it becomes a bit more of a problem getting the next pass up.
Nicholson sealing inside. The jump hook is good.
Great look, that was just automatic, wasn't it? I mean, he's inside outside Nicholson. That's what's so great about it for this team.
Street. Shen looking for help. She will tee up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Nikhil pulls down the rebound. Mulder, Nicholson.
Oh, shoot it.
They're daring him to shoot it. He takes it and knocks it down.
Makes you wonder why he was second-guessed himself. Yeah, and that's a good timeout, right? This is a big surge from China, from Canada. And China Dufong. Just making sure it doesn't get out of hand too quickly.
So last jumper by Nicholson. He almost apologized for not taking the first one, but that's his game. We saw that at St. Bonaventure, of course, in the NCAA, and now doing much of the same in the CBA in China. We talked about how much winning Dufong has done, not only as a player, but as a coach as well. As a player, multi-time CBA champion, finals MVP in 2004. As a coach, he's won the last 3 CBA championships, last 3 coaches of the year, and now trying to continue the streak for China to get back to the Olympic Games, to get into double digits. They've been 9 straight times, the 3rd longest streak right now going in men's Olympic basketball.
So if China don't make it, who's got the next 3rd longest streak?
That's a good question.
I'm not putting you on the spot or anything.
I think you just did. We'll have to get our statistician to look that one up. But I can't tell you that Australia leads the way, which might surprise some people. 13 straight. And of course, the U.S.
So which ones did the U.S. miss out on? Oh, they didn't go to Moscow?
Right. Yeah. 10 straight for the U.S. The back-to-life action is always interesting to see how teams come out of a timeout. Wu Qian's 3 no good. And Dort, the front court. Dort using the crossover. Nicholson didn't hesitate this time on the 3. Can't get it to go.
Do you remember the way Greece played yesterday? Greece played very measured, very deliberate, took their time, but coming up with quick shots for China, I don't think it's going to beat Canada.
It's a different style.
Yeah. See, another mistake. Going to places where you shouldn't be going, really. So look at this penetration. Where the tree's down there, you step on the baseline. And, oh, he maybe dribbled on the baseline.
There it is. The bounce pass.
Yeah.
Falling out of bounds. Well, you talked about how young of a team this Chinese national team here in Victoria is. They're, of course, missing Li Jian. had an Achilles injury that kept him out of the lineup. He's taken 3 surgeries to finally correct it. He's finally back on the right path, but didn't feel like he was up to snuff to be able to be here and help his team get to double digits in their streak for Olympic Games. That's how we'll end the first quarter. 27-19, Canada in front after 1.
You are not safe.
The epic global phenomenon.
You are not safe.
The epic global phenomenon. From the very beginning to the bitter end.
We're coming to finish this.
The Walking Dead. All season streaming July 2nd on Disney+.
They're up to 5 at the moment. 5 turnovers so far.
Conservative 5, maybe. It's got to be more than that. Wow, that is low.
Does feel low, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wiggins, Alexander Walker, Mulder, Nicholson, and Dort to start the second period here for Canada. And then inbound to start, going from left to right on your screen. Carla Gay alongside McBeth here in Victoria, Canada, FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. Lou gets Dort, hard drive. Zhou Qi protecting the rim that time. Anytime Dort goes to the rim, you know there's going to be a collision.
Yeah, and he puts, yeah, exactly. The great body, good power in everything he does. Good defense from Mulder here, blowing up that screen.
Oh for 3, no good. And Nicholson ripped it out of the sky.
Good defense, one and done down the other end.
Akil over
sure.
the tall arm of Zhou Qi. And Zhou Qi's heels were on the back line. It'll stay on this side.
That's a tough one to challenge, right? Zhou Qi, not very mobile, potentially, as mobile as some players you see, but my word, he's long. So any shot you've got, you better make sure you've got some rebounders coming in. The ball just landed in his lap while he was out of bounds.
Mulder on the quick trigger. Akil pulls down the offensive rebound. That's not going to count. The foul was before the shot. Wu Chien picking up the foul there.
Yeah, you see, right, just reaching in with the arm. Net got nowhere near the ball.
Wiggins at the sky to grab that ball. Did a good job of keeping his pivot foot. Dort showing you the handle inside. Nice feed, Nicholson. Couldn't finish the highlight, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Show Pong with the foul, I think.
It was coming off from the back.
Right there. We got him right in the face, too, looked like a little bit. Yeah, this is where they're going to get out-muscled by a lot of teams, whoever they play against. That little 5-foot area around the rim, they've got to be able to box out, they've got to be able to move bodies. Canada's got some big bodies.
Nicholson, of course, playing in the CBA for Fujian.
I don't think he's got any teammates on the Chinese team, does he?
No, he does not.
Got 3 or 4 teams they come from.
The average.
Fujian's not one of them.
Averaged 21-6 over there this past season. So efficient. Shot 57% from the field. 43 from 3. There he comes up with the steal. 3-on-1 for Canada. Dort, Mulder! Rising and pounding it home.
Yeah, nice finish. Turnover and off to the races. That might settle Michael Mulder down there, Carlin, I think. Just looking for a few pieces to grab on to get his game together. Well, he picks up a ticky-tack foul here. Goodness me.
Here's the Mulder highlight. A good read by Dort. One of the most athletic players I've ever seen. Michael Mulder. Able to sky with ease. He's always a raw athlete, but has worked on his game. Turned himself into an NBA pro. Jochi on the follow. Wiggins loves that spot. Knocks it down.
Great work. Walker penetrate, pushed it up hard, and just tossed it back to Wiggins for the 3.
Go ahead and put an X on that spot for Andrew
really.
Wiggins. He's really feeling it from 3-point range. Oh, Joe Pong from the corner. Indeed.
That's nice work, too. I like that. Great penetration. Turn the corner on the curl cut. And Walker Alexander chasing. Defense sucked in, and Pong Show was there. Show Pong was there for the 3. And back to this zone again.
Akil, the floater. Tough finish inside. Took some contact to get that up.
And that's one of the things, right? You think you got to beat a zone with outside shooting, but you can penetrate. Sometimes that dribble penetration is just as good against the zone.
Ho on the last delivery knocks it down. 10-point game. 7:10 remaining in the first half. Here's Dort. He'll tee up a 3. Knocks it down.
You know, the way Nick Nurse runs his Canadian team, you don't really need many offenses against the zone. Ball movement and just back to basics. Penetrate, kick, penetrate, kick.
Bodies hit the floor. Nicholson skying inside, using the offhand. And the Canadian bench showing you which hand he's using. And now our thoughts turn to the...
Dufong is saying that the player kicked him.
Joji Wei on the floor right now, number 4. Holding his right leg.
Well, there's the kick there from Dort. Well, you don't want to get into any defensive situation with Dort because he will just play rough. I don't think there's any malintent at all. You get to see a slow motion. We might better see it. But he definitely got kicked from Dort's kick out trying to get over the ball screen. Here's the X3.
Joji Wei back on his feet, seems to be okay. He's tying up his shoe on the right leg. He just rises into your picture there at the bottom. Glad to see he's all right. Meanwhile, 41-26. We're starting to see Canada show you what the talent could do at this level. Spirited timeout here for Dufong.
Yeah, Dufong gets after his team, that's for sure. We don't. My Mandarin is not great, Colin.
Neither is mine. But I can read the graphic on the screen. A 3-point shot not falling for China at the moment. 2 of 11 from 3-point range. This is important minutes. X3 here for China. They don't want this to get out of hand even before half. They can keep this close to 10 and get into the locker room.
That's a good point. I think they're going to have a hard time, Carl. You know, the way they're playing, the mistakes they're making, I don't think they use enough shot clock enough because, you know, quite clearly pace is what Canada wants to get into a game, that type of high octane style of play.
feet. Driving on Joseph. Chopong. Right to the rim. Count it and the foul.
That's
a gorgeous move by Chopong. And he'll go to the line for one more.
Yeah, tough move. I think Wiggins just gave him the right hand. Gave him the right hand there. Turned the corner. Anybody coming over to help was not ready for it.
Free throw, no good. Dwight Powell back into the game, as is Corey Joseph and R.J. Barrett. Here's Barrett, left side of the court. Tough shot, can't get it to go. And Shree pushes the other way. Wu Chien. Tough catch inside, and Powell wanted to reject that, but he hit his hand on the rim, and it ends up a bucket for Shen.
Yeah, good work from Shen Qizhou there.
Dort stripped by Chopong.
What a great timeout, eh? That's really, the Chinese team have really come out, up the tempo a little bit, caught the Canadians by surprise.
Chopong tees up a straightaway three. That's short. Wiggins with a good block out. Keeping it one and done for the Chinese. Dort will tee up a quick trigger, and he knocks it down. Nurse was going to call a timeout at the next whistle, but he just canceled it. So we'll play on after this whistle.
A foul on Dort here. I think Dort's trying to get over the screen. I'm not sure what he did.
Meanwhile, we'll take a look at that last Dort three.
Yeah. There's a good footwork there from 14 Shen Qizhou.
Trey Lyles back into the game for Canada. Wu Chien. Tees up a two, knocks it down. As you said, the energy is there now for China. They've responded well coming out of the timeout. Joseph rejects the screen, now snakes inside. Joseph, floater, left it short. Gets his own. Tried to feed it to Powell on a tough pass some way. Now this time they connect.
Joseph got that ball 3 times, I think, in that little play. Kept coming back to him.
Wu Chien for three. He wanted a foul call. He's not going to get it. Last touch by Canada. Good hands there by Lu Wembo. I don't know if Joseph will add that to his highlight reel or not. It's an assist nonetheless. 4 assists counting for Corey Joseph.
And
Captain Canada.
5 yesterday, I think, didn't he?
He did.
He played about 18 minutes yesterday, 27 minutes yesterday.
Talk about the sacrifices these players had to make just to be here in this bubble. As an offensive foul is called on Zhou Qi.
I tell you, Lu Dort plays such good defense, all right? He's always trying to blow screens up, so he's never going to let you go by it and trail like a lot of defenders do. He's going to get there first, beat you to the spot. That means that players like Zhou Qi there have to foul you.
There's Joseph. I mean, it started to say that you talk about the sacrifices that players have to make to play for the national team as Barrett knocks down the three. At the top of the list, Corey Joseph really doesn't miss a tournament. Anytime he can play for the country.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You gotta love that commitment, because you know what, and it becomes cultural, doesn't it? It becomes something that part of your DNA. We're gonna commit to this team.
Really setting the table for a golden generation of Canadian basketball. We're seeing a lot of talent on the floor. Joseph's been carrying a torch for a long time. Nikhil Alexander Walker knocking down a triple.
Well, he's 2 for 2, I think, tonight. And yesterday he was 2 for 5. But he was on a spurt in that second period, that's for sure.
He can get hot in a hurry. Street. Hits the deck hard. Powell with the rebound. Joseph tried to go nutmeg style. It ends up in the hands of Nikhil Walker, Alexander Walker, rather. Here he is teeing up a three. His first miss from deep. It's Wu Chen. Wu probing. Straight for three. Indeed.
Yeah, nice kick, nice penetration. Sucked the defense in, wide open in the corner. What's that over there? Looks like it's Wu Chen taking a bit of a hit there. Carlin in the corner, down on his haunches.
That last bucket there by Ren. Talked about Barrett's improved jump shot. We saw evidence of that there. You're right. Wu Chen doubled over after taking that bounce pass attempt from Corey Joseph south of the border. We'll listen in to Nick Nurse's huddle here.
Expect a 2-2-1 out of this by them, okay? 2-2-1. Here, the middle, behind, attacking, get ahead, attacking. You guys keep them stretched out behind. Against the zone, Trey, try to force your way into the high post. It's going to be there. Shot, pass, spray, okay? Just keep playing, though. You're doing fine against the zone. Here we go. Let's go. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense. Let's go. Close it out. Damn.
Well, we're questioning the lack of size for Team Canada coming into this tournament. China, obviously the bigger team. But 8 offensive rebounds. Canada's saying it shouldn't be a problem for us. There's plenty of time left in this game for them to add to that total. Well, Nurse called for the 2-2-1 press. China comes out with it. Let's see how Canada attacks. Easily broken. Lyles for three. Powell inside, another offensive rebound. Lyles.
Nice move.
Hanging in the air, he was hammered, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
I mean, Colin, you know, if a 2-2-1 is bothering you at this level, then you are struggling, right? I mean, there's so many holes in it. These guys can pass so well, dribble through it. Nice move from Lyles. They just evade the shot blocking attempts of Shen Kijue.
Lyles knocks down in the first. Played very sparingly with the San Antonio Spurs this season. Good to see him get the opportunity here for his country.
Has he ever committed to the, has he played senior ball before?
Senior debut for him at this level.
Yeah.
That's where I get to the tournament.
I know he's played junior, he played the World Championships in 2013 with that team.
Ball ricochets and Shen puts it through.
Shen did well, right? The ball screen was used really well. They got the right penetration. Little fortunate that Shen ended up with it. Picks it off the floor.
You can smack the ball off the rim, but you cannot smack it back through after it's already gone through the rim. Barrett knocking down a three.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth, wasn't it? Powell realized he didn't want to shoot it. Just a little handoff for Barrett. They're beginning to click, this team, that's for sure.
Street. Barrett in front of him. Here comes the ball screen. Street galloping inside, rejected by Powell. Canada with opportunity to run. It's Barrett, lost control of it. China gives it right back. Stick a fork in it. Barrett for three. Lyles with the offensive rebound. This is hectic.
Nurse could only shout out, just pick it up. There you go.
It ends up in a Powell slam, and Nick Nurse has the biggest grin on his face. He was begging for them to slow down, but it worked out.
I love it.
Joseph looking over saying, my bad, coach. Should have got us in control.
Yeah, there aren't many moments you can laugh at this level, right? That was pretty good.
Here's the Barrett three.
You might see the Harlem Globetrotters Corey Joseph moment in a minute. Hopefully, we'll see it.
20-point spread. The assists now racking up for Canada, 18 assists. Speaking of Corey Joseph, you said how unselfish this team is.
That's a great move.
Are they going to count that? Nope. They're saying the shot was in the air when Powell smushed the bug on the glass.
Yeah, I think it was on the way up, but that's a great move. Look at his spin there. Joseph taken out. That's a good block, too.
It's a clean block. So Ren will go to the line for 2 shots regardless. It's Joseph's second foul. I began to say that Joseph talked about how unselfish his team is in the opening press conference. And that's going to help them kind of gel a little bit. Make up for the lack of pre-tournament prep. We're seeing it in this game. All the kinks are in darts so far in game 2. Big challenge is coming up though. Semifinals and finals for Canada. After this game, there's no more mistakes. It's lose or go. It's win or go home.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Semifinals Saturday. They are do or die.
Cho Chi rejects Keel Alexander Walker inside. Joseph looks at the shot clock, sees 5. Barrett for 3. Ho back into the game for China. 2-for-1 opportunity for China if they want it. They take it with Ho for 3. Knocks it down.
Tough shot. That's a tough shot. From who been sure. Number 3 for China.
Barrett calling for it. They deliver. Barrett probing. Uses his body nicely to get the shot off. Can't get it to go, though. And China could hold for 1 more. Doesn't look like they want to.
Intensity just picked up a little from the Chinese guards, especially.
Zhao Ziwei knocks down a triple. And it leads to a timeout with 3.6 to play here in the first half. Not much better defensively. Powell could defend that shot.
I know, really well. Zhao Ziwei is a little intense young man.
Andrew, throw it in. We're running 5. RJ, you're crossing. Corey, you're crossing and going deep straight. Right here in the middle. Andrew, hit. Dwight, remember, you start down here. You're going to set that screen at mid. We got 3 seconds. So you're setting that screen. Andrew's attacking. Both corners are filled. Running 5. Everybody know what they're doing. Okay, making a clean one in there, Andrew. An attack. Let's go. Come on, bucket right here. Canada, 1, 2, 3, Canada. Here we go.
That was from the mind of Nate Bjorkgren that time, drawing up a play. Let's see if Canada can execute.
Now, China have shot a 2-2-1 on the end line. I think they're going to do the same thing. They are exactly right. Going to push it up a bit, maybe a 1-2-2 here. Instead, shot a one guard front.
Canada taking out underneath their own goal. They have the ability to run the baseline as there was a made shot. 3.6 to play in the first half. It's Wiggins with a head of steam. He'll pull from half. Can't get it to go. And Canada will take a 13-point lead into the break.
Well, you know what?
Canada working things out here.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. 13, I think, it's a good place to be, considering they were at one point looking down the barrel. The Chinese team will go in with a little bit of heart. And if they play hard and quick, they can match this team, at least in certain areas. Not all areas, but certain areas.
59-46 your score. We take the break for half here at Victoria.
You are not safe.
The epic global phenomenon. From the very beginning to the bitter end.
We've come to finish this.
The Walking Dead. All seasons streaming July 2nd on Disney+.
Hesitation.
Oh, another one.
Counted and the foul.
Oh, almost a back ball and turned over. That's just sloppy. The veteran Mingas wasn't really expecting. Oh, what a block!
Yeah, you got to keep your hands up. And Solano avoids the foul. Oh! He hit the runway. How about that? And Serbia trying to stop the play with the reach.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
are not safe.
The epic global phenomenon. From the very beginning to the bitter end.
We've come to finish this.
The Walking Dead. All seasons streaming July 2nd on Disney+.
Coach, you had a 20-point lead with a minute and a half to go in the half, and then China went on a 7-0 run. A little bit of complacency, do you think?
Well, they got a lot of good shooters, right? And I think that they're going to make some shots during the game. And, yeah, we need to get out and contest them. We did a pretty good job of that most of the half. We let them shake free a couple in a row there, 10 and a half.
Nice half from Andrew Nicholson. What did you like from him?
Yeah, you know, Andrew seems to find the ball. You know, they're playing a lot of mixed defenses on us, and he found some creases inside, and he found them on the outside, too, and he's a good in-and-out offensive player.
Thanks for this.
Thank you.
coach, you finished on a 7-0 run to finish the half. Just tell me what you need to do differently in the second half to get back in this game.
首先，我们上半场总体来说，这个年轻的队伍打得还是不错的。在这个防守篮板这一块让对方抢得太多了。然后其次呢，在这个一些不必要的失误，让对方有更多的反击。虽然落后，我觉得这个年轻队伍大家打得还是非常拼的。那在这个防2分这一块，我们防得还是不错，让对方跟上一场这个希腊的时候，对方有68%的2分命中率。这场呢，让他们防到45，我觉得还是不错。可能3分这一块，对方的投的还是比较准，我们这块把3分要控制得更好一点，可能下半场会更好一些。
I think generally for this game, what we need to do better for the second half, first of all, is about the defensive rebound, and the other one is necessary turnover. This is the part we need to cut off that one. So even now we are a little behind compared with them, but I think we're gonna fight back. Especially compared with last game for the first half, you can see the Canada against Greece. Their 2-point is 68. However, against us, the first half, they only got 45. That means we're gonna get better on this one. So, but on the 3-point defensively, actually, we need to better to just control on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back we are here in Victoria, Canada. FIBA Olympic Qualifying Tournament 2020. Canada up by 13 over China. Second game for Canada, first for China here in BC. Carlin Gay alongside Mick Bett. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. Turnover's a story for China, but on the other end, sharing the rock, the story for Canada, assisting on 19 of their 21 field goals.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task here coming for China's second half. You feel, you know, the 9 turnovers, I think, is probably underplayed a little bit. Canadian defense is pretty spectacular at times. But as Coach Nurse said in the halftime interview, you know, they've got some good shooters, China, and they've let them loose, especially the end of the break with those back-to-back threes, which put them in this 13-point deficit now.
One of them right here in Zhou Peng as we get set here. Third quarter action in Victoria, BC. FIBA Olympic qualifying action. 6 teams vying for 1 ticket to head to Tokyo and the Olympic Games.
Powell did well there to deflect that pass.
There's Wiggins. Good patience shown by Wiggins, and now he'll look to go to work on the ISO. He'll tee up a 3, no good. Powell chases it down. Here comes Wiggins, laying it up and in.
You're expecting something else, were you?
Thought he was going to tear the rim off.
I know.
And the big smile, the trademark smile from Andrew Wiggins. His teammates will probably remind him that you probably should have threw that one down.
The commentator's warm-up there, wasn't it? You were getting riled up for that one.
Those 3 no good. Barrett pulls it down. Galloping in the front court. Wiggins to Powell. Joseph for 3. Zhou Qi rips it out of the sky.
Well, that's part of the unselfishness of Dwight Powell, right? He had a lane to the hoop, Zhou Qi ahead of him, but chose to kick it out to Joseph. Zhao Jiwei
inside to Qi. He got hammered. Wiggins said all ball immediately.
Yeah, Wiggins saying he's got exactly all over this thing. There's Powell. Well, the cameras were ready for the All-Star dunk, weren't they?
Look at the All-Star smile instead, as we see Zhou Qi toe the line. Missed the first. 18-12 this season in the CBA for Zhou Qi. Really trying to carry this team without Li Jianlian. Wang Zulin as well, not on this team. He was a big part of that World Cup team. Re-injuring his hip in practice, keeping him out of the team here in BC. The point guard Go. Wow. Plantar fasciitis keeping him out of the lineup as well. So this nightmare, 3 big stars for China not able to make the trip.
Yeah, they make a big difference for this team for sure. Guo Weilun has been the real mainstay guard for this team for a few years now, since 2010.
He had a great FIBA Basketball World Cup in his home country. And he's really the creator for China.
Yeah, the true, you're right, the real true playmaker for this team.
One too many passes. We'll go the other way.
Yeah, that was everything right until it got to that final pass from Zhao. Canada gone a little cold here, haven't they? The last layup from Wiggins, the last points they'd scored. In fact, they're only points of the half, I think. There it is. Whoa, that's gone miles over you.
Back to live action. See the turnovers on your screen there. 11 now for China. Wiggins from the corner knocks it down.
That was Canada ran a zone offense, I think, for the first time this game. Very deliberate, got that corner shot.
Shot clock took a little while to start. Gives us a chance to look at that last replay here.
A little misdirection, screen from Powell there to make sure that 16 Liu can't get there. Poetry in motion, that shot there, Colin.
The most talented Canadian basketball players ever. Mr. Andrew Wiggins. Trying to get his team back to the Olympic Games for the first time since 2000.
Yeah, what an achievement it would be, for sure. It would be big news all around the country.
They're ready to celebrate. There's a lot of work to be done. Got to close out this game and then play perfect basketball in the semifinals and finals. And the real fun starts. 3 on the way, knocked down by Red.
You know, Red's played well. You know, he's at veteran status for this team. Didn't start, but has come in and made some shots.
Powell inside. Barrett. Wiggins with the extra to Corey Joseph. Lyles on the offensive rebound, trying to body inside, and he'll go to the line. Good hard work down low by Trey Lyles.
And tell me, did Dwight Powell have a layup and give it up for 3? we often see this, right? This is good work from Lyles. There's the one more pump fake there, and get some contact. Was that foul on Zhou, the big fella, Zhou Qi?
It is. As he heads to the bench.
He's only got 2, so it's not dire straits for him just yet.
Lyles knocks down the first free throw. Starting on this very talented Canadian team. Team that had a question mark around the size. Lyles, 2.08 meters, providing some of that. It's a soft touch from outside, can score inside, and you see the physicality he can bring to the table when he puts his mind to it. Joe Pong waited a little too long to deliver the pass. Ricochet stays here. 5 to shoot. Good defense by Lyles, but it didn't matter. It was better offense that time.
Who made some big shots in the first half, and that is just as good as the threes he made then.
Barrett tried to look away and hit a foot. Stay here. John Genling checking into the game for the first time. You see him there on your screen. Powell, good move. Couldn't get the finish. Paul Ming-Jae, he'll tee up a 3. Skying for that rebound is Lyles. Lyles now putting it on the deck, falling away, soft touch.
Really nice move from Trey Lyles. Saw the defense coming and just leaned back into that fadeaway.
You see some of that talent we talked about. Really do it all at his size. He's a highly touted high school player. Playing his high school basketball in the state of Indiana. He's number 3 in his high school class in the country as Wiggins misses a 3 there. And went to Kentucky on a very talented Kentucky team with plenty of NBA players on it. Barrett's 3 no good. And now Lyles making his debut here for the senior national team.
Fouls on Zheng Junlin, the number 8 for China. Referees are saying, well, the Chinese bench wanted a hook, didn't they? There's the replay of the turnover that Wiggins intercepted. There's that little fadeaway from Trey Lyles.
Lyles making his Olympic debut, or rather senior national team debut. So is Lugens Dort. So is Nikhil Alexander Walker as Powell cleans up the mess for 2. Those 3 making their debut with the senior national team now on the floor for Team Canada. Powell working on a double-double. He has 10 points, 8 rebounds. Dort snatching that one out of Scott. Barrett tees up a 3. Indeed.
Wow. Got in motion too. He got his legs under the ball. And that's is it the 3rd big shot that Barrett's made from the 3-point line? The 3rd 3.
It is. RJ Barrett. Now 3 of 7 from 3-point range.
The disruptor. Oh my goodness. Let him play, ref. Let him play.
Consistency on that jump shot just makes him such a tough cover. There we see Powell going up and finishing.
Yeah, you got to get a body on him if you're gonna, unless you're gonna see highlights like that all day long. Got to box out.
Street. Hu Chien, watched by Barrett. He has 5 to shoot. Ball screen comes. Now Dort, great defense by Lugens Dort.
He's complaining to the referee about something. Big smile on his face. I don't think he needs much refereeing help, does he, when he's playing defense? You can push him around, it's not going to make much difference. He just gets after you.
It's fun to see him play in this setting, especially with the physical nature of the FIBA game. It's allowed to do a little bit more defensively.
It's definitely suited for him.
Powell was hammered. He'll go to the line.
Another foul on Shoji. Might be. That's number 3, I think.
It is. Powell putting in some work here in the third quarter.
Now, Colin, you look at Joe-Chi, right? He's got great numbers coming out the CBA in China. What have you seen from this second half? Very little, right? Offensively, they don't run much for him. He's got a great pick and pop play. You know, the first half, 8 points very quickly. Very little since.
We've seen this now for the second straight game where a team has found some success on ball screens against Canada and then completely gone away from it in the second half.
Well, all credit to the coaching staff, right? Because they just fill those holes. You adapt as the game goes through, and they put a lot of pressure on as the ball handler comes over from the opposite wing. Not making them, give them a chance to turn the corner. Joe-Chi here, maybe a pick and pop here.
Seeing Dort trying to fight over that screen, exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, the defense won't let him use it. Blow it up. And what it does, Colin, it makes the guards now the focus of the offense. Rather than going over a screen, Joe-Chi either roll into the bucket or pop in for a 3. He then becomes the polar point, the focal point of that offense. If you blow it up, let the guards make a decision like that.
That foul was on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his second. And Sri will go to the line for shots. Joe-Chi will check out of the game. And is this the answer? If you can't use the big man inside, you try to go small and try to...
Maybe he's got 3 fouls. I wonder if that's an influence on it, but I think you might be right. But, just say, okay, we can't. You're not going to be any use out there.
Sri knocks down the first. Make it 2 for 2 from the line. 3-0 and a little pressure now with Joe-Chi on the bench. See if they can turn the ball over on Canada. No trouble there getting over the timeline. Barrett. Powell. Dort. Nickeil for 3. Dort on the follow. No one boxed out Lou.
Hey, he'd penetrated with the ball already, and he kicked it out to Walker Alexander. He was in there already. You're right, nobody got a body on him.
Wu Qian's 3 no good. Dwight Powell is 1 rebound away from a double-double. 12 and 9 right now. Trey Lyles looking for the pass. It ends up in Lou's hands. Lyles now putting it on the deck, driving inside. Contact, he'll go to the line.
And this is a situation of Powell getting so much attention. There's the offensive rebound here from Dort. Put back. Got a nice little favorable bounce off the rim.
He was praised yesterday by the Greek national team head coach Rick Pitino in the press conference post-game, because he does a lot of things that just doesn't show up on the box score.
Absolutely right. I mean, his defense, you know, is exactly what this team needs. You know, that ability just to sort of say to you, the guy in front of you, you are not scoring. You are not getting the ball. Every team needs him. And the other guy that Canada could have brought, that obviously wasn't available, Dylan Brooks. Another guy that will go out and stop somebody. And then you add the defense that Barrett and Wiggins can bring to the table too, and Walker Alexander on the perimeter. They got a very potent, Corey Joseph, of course, too. Very potent team.
It's a lot of talent. A lot of talent that's not here that could make up a B team, not even a B team, but an A, equal A team, and
that would be
have the same amount of talent.
Be a good red-white scrimmage, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Come a long way since the last time they were in Olympic Games.
Yeah,
2000 in terms of having NBA talent. Nickeil tried to feed it to a streaking Nicholson. I don't know if Nicholson is the type that thinks about getting on the highlight reel too often, but he had an opportunity taken away from him on that kick ball. This is a unit on the floor now for Canada that loves to run. When you have Wiggins and Mulder. Dort crossing over. Nicholson inside. Wiggins puts a fork in it, and now we'll go to work. There's Dort for three. No good. Strong rebound by Zheng. Street. Joe Pong wants it, he gets it. He has Dort on him. Ooh, they call a foul. Luke gets Dort.
Yeah.
You can't believe it. But he did use a lot of body that time. They'll allow you some.
Well, you penalize guys because they want to play defense. That's the problem, right? Dort's got his hands up. He's moving sideways. The contact is minimal. And he's strong, right? So anything touches him is going to bounce off him the other way, which then looks like a foul.
Joe Pong saying, hey, contact minimal. You come out here and take a shot from Lugens Dort. Pong for three. Can't get it to go. And Nikhil skies and pulls that one down.
Yeah, frustrating game there for Pong.
Dort showing you the handle now. Nicholson. No good. Dufong over there on the sideline wants his team to play with a little bit more pace. Shree for three.
He's played well, who made some big shots.
17 and counting, 3 of 5 from deep. Mulder had it poked out of his hands. Shree in the open floor. He's looking for who? It's tapped out of his hands. Now they go inside. Deshen counted and the foul.
Yeah, a little bit of disarray here for Canada. Can't quite get into an offense. Turnovers. China just gained a little bit of confidence. Not sure what was going on there with the diminutive guard there. Shoot.
Mulder just missed that swat. It turns into a three-point play instead. .35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Solid screen there set by Andrew Nicholson. Nikhil showing the handle, missed the left-hand layup. China could go for one shot here, and they will, as Dufong whistling that echoes through the closed-door arena here. We'll have fans here July 1st in Canada. 10% will be allowed into the building, which will be great. Ooh, knocks down a triple. Nice step back there. And he saw a little bit of emotion from him as well. He's feeling it from deep. That's his fourth three-pointer. And that's how we'll close the third quarter. 79-65 after three, Canada in front.
You are not safe.
The epic global phenomenon. From the very beginning to the bitter end.
We're coming to finish this.
The Walking Dead. All season streaming July 2nd on Disney+.
That's the important part, because the next two games are winner go home.
Yeah, and they're not going to be easy games, are they? You think about it, the next game, Czech Republic against Turkey. The loser of that will play Canada. That's going to be tough. Two very experienced teams coming at you. And then the square off possibly against Greece again in the final, or maybe another Turkey, Czech Republic, whoever you don't play tomorrow on Saturday.
Canada will have the off day tomorrow, and they'll double up with the off day for everybody on Friday. Local time here. The semifinal will be on Saturday local time, with the final being Sunday evening local time here in Victoria, BC. Nicholson got hammered, so did Wiggins. It'll be Wiggins going to the line instead of Nicholson.
Great follow from Andrew Wiggins. Nicholson complained there was a foul. Possibly might see it a bit better here. Wiggins was right there. He might have taken a little shot to the eye, side of the face.
#1 overall pick in the NBA draft. There's 2 #1 overall picks on this Canadian roster. Haven't seen the other in Anthony Bennett. But both of them going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wiggins now in Golden State, playing with the Warriors. Had a tremendous season, both ends of the floor. Got a lot of credit for his defense. Going to need it at the next level here.
A very good move for him, yeah. Being around champions like that, I'm sure had a great effect on anybody who plays that team. And Mulder too, right?
Mulder as well, you're right. Wiggins has openly talked about it, being around that environment, that atmosphere, the demand for excellence. He's also older, maturing. China turning up the intensity defensively. They're really starting to get physical here.
Yeah, trying to post up Nicholson in this corner, right? And Walker Alexander's running out of real estate. Nicholson's being pushed off the lane. Nurse, which wants to try something here with a low post action.
Wiggins got hit on the 3. He'll go to the line for 3 shots. There's seat clipped on the arm.
He's yet to miss a free throw in this tournament. 2 for 2 yesterday, 2 for 2 today.
Keeps it going with that one. Give him 17. He doesn't quite have the same free throw routine that we've seen from Alperen Şengün yesterday from Turkey. Has a conversation with the basketball before releasing it.
The hoop whisperer.
We'll see him in game #2 as Turkey takes on the Czech Republic. That is a big-time game in Group B. Turkey wins that one. They secure the top seed in Group B.
Any pass China make into that lane with back cuts and stuff like the degree of difficulty just goes sky high, right? Because the length of Canada, deflecting passes.
The length, the activity.
Yeah, exactly right. You know, the ability just to recover and get a hand in that passing lane. Coach Nurse trying to figure out World FIBA referees. They're going to be definitely different.
Does have the experience with them.
Oh yeah, plenty of experience in England, that's for sure. Move, nice little crossover there from Zhao.
Let's see if Shen can get a good look here. Left it short.
Well, he got a great look, didn't he? Just didn't get it above the rim.
He's right on the welcome mat of the rim. Left it short. Good job there by Wiggins, staying long and tall. Once again, China will inbound. 14 on the clock. Shen finally gets it to go.
Used his body well, didn't he, Shen? Leaned in slightly. Nice little angle on the backboard.
Breaks the ice. That's the first bucket here in the 4th quarter for China. Wiggins turns down the 3. Fortunate that that ball bounces to Lugan's door, who does not turn down the 3 and misses. Zhao Jiwei. Here's the hot hand. And Hu Men Dren uses the ball screen. Now step back three. Dort skies for that board. Great look by Nikhil. And Mulder pays it off with a corner triple.
Yeah, that was class, wasn't it? Nicholson guarded inside. Defense moved over, left Mulder wide open.
It's 2 misses in a row now for Hu.
Probably, you know what? He probably saw the sub on the bench for him. Let's just get one more shot off.
Nothing better than hearing that ball swish through the rim. Saw it on that last replay. RJ Barrett back into the game for Canada. And he goes directly to the rim. Can't get the bucket. And he'll skip to the line for 2 free throws.
Peyton move. Slight hesitation of that left hand. Turns the corner, use the body. Use the backboard.
Here, I'm talking to the basketball there.
He's catching.
Was 1 of 2 from the line. He's 50% on the night. 3 of 6 overall. Jen, with his 4th foul, will go to the bench. Line 2 run for the Canadians here in this early part of the 4th quarter. Joe Peng's 3, no good. He's been quiet tonight.
He had that one move to the hoop, didn't he?
Did. He's only 3 of 8 from the field. Nicholson on the tap back. Joe Peng now leading the break. Wu Qian's 3, no good. Barrett saw 4 red jerseys, so he said, let me slow it down. Wait for my partners. Uses a Nicholson ball screen. Nice pass.
Yeah, really stylish play there from Barrett. Could have taken it himself. Just dumped it down for the big fella.
Street for 3. Indeed. Nice little step back that time.
Yeah, the 2 guards, 2 and 3, Shu and Hu, have really kept this team going today.
Walker uses the ball screen. Dort for 3 and rattles it home.
That was just basic one. The defense rolls in to cover the roller on the ball screen. The wing wide open.
That's a 53-pointer for Team Canada. They're shooting 39% from deep in this game. A shot from Lu Wenbo was a little too strong. And Nikhil Alexander Walker galloping up the other way. Joe Peng in the open floor. Zhou Qi down the lane. Got hammered, he'll go to the line. There's the Barrett pass, and Nicholson doing a great job of getting it over the outstretched arms of Zhou Qi. Zhou Qi does have a soft touch. Talked about his ability to stretch the floor. We haven't seen him much from deep in this game, but
yeah, he hasn't shot any threes, has he? And you know, that's part of his arsenal, isn't it? I mean, he's a decent shooter from range.
He is. Makes his free throws. 93-72 the score. Let's see if China could put together a stop here as Lu Wenbo tries to stop Barrett. Nicholson for 3. Indeed.
This, again, the pace just picks up in little spurts. It goes 100 miles an hour. Both teams going right at it.
Zhou Qi, his first 3 of the night. Way off. Wiggins rejects the screen. Forced it up at the rim. He'll go back to the line for 2 more shots. It's just so difficult to stay in front of a guy like Andrew Wiggins at any level.
Well, and the power that Wiggins has, Barrett has, Dort, they'll just back you down with the dribble.
Wiggins' 6th and 7th free throw attempts here. Knocks down the first. There's Andrew Nicholson, a good look at him. He's having himself a game. 14 points, 7 boards. Miami 7-2 the score. Akil, good hands.
Yeah, good defense too. Yep.
Gets a turnover. Final 5 minutes of the game, if you're Coach Dufong, in a tournament like this, you know you have another game coming up against Greece. That one's an important one. What do you look to kind of give your team to carry some momentum over into the next game against Greece tomorrow?
Yeah, it's well, I was just looking at that just now. The body language drops for these kids making mistakes. Dufong's over there just explaining to the youngster Shu about what was happening. Yeah, you've got to go with confidence, that's for sure. You can take a lot of positives out of this for China.
Nicholson can't get the finish. Zhou Qi pulls it down.
But I think Greece will play a different game. Greece will play a very deliberate ball screen game, looking to get the bigs involved a lot more in the low post.
Should be a fun one. I'll be the first game on match day 3.
Yep. Aaron Dornekamp slipped into the game, Colin.
He has his first action here in Victoria. Anthony Bennett waiting his turn to check in as RJ Barrett.
I mean, it's a long time ago, but U Sport Carleton University, isn't it?
Yes.
Most of these kids have played in the States.
He's a winner.
University. Yep.
The vet on this team. 66
here he goes, too.
caps. This is his 67th game for Team Canada. And we'll have to wait for an Aaron Dornekamp highlight after he was stripped on that fast break opportunity. Dornekamp did a good job there of hedging. Now he'll guard the smaller guard. And they're going to call a foul as Zhou Qi Wei will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Dornekamp worked hard there, didn't he? Trying to stay ahead of the much smaller Chinese guard.
Here's Anthony Bennett as Canada now making sure everyone touches the floor. Anthony Bennett played a little bit yesterday, now to the game for the first time with 3:36 remaining, as is Trey Bell Haynes into the game for Team Canada. Terrific season in Germany for that young man, 18-7. 5th leading scorer in the league, and now signed on to play with the Niagara River Lions of the Canadian Elite Basketball League, Canada's pro league here. Might not be able to play with him if he makes the Olympic Games.
That won't happen, yeah. Probably no probability. He was with Crailsheim last year, Helsinki Seagulls the year before. Just building up his little portfolio of teams to play for around Europe. This won't do him any harm at all, I tell you, playing for this team, being around these guys.
Mulder. Here's Bennett's first touch. Good ball movement by the Canadians. Dornekamp can't hit. TBH feeding AB, and AB going to work. Tough work inside by Anthony Bennett. Gets his first basket of the night.
Chinese coach, the Chinese players must be thinking, hang on, these guys are sat on the bench for 37 minutes. They're coming in, getting boards, running the plays, shooting jump shots. Come on, give us a break.
There's the last replay of the hard work inside by Anthony Bennett.
Now you gotta love Bennett. Just tireless work. You talk about a player that commits, right? There's another one. Anthony Bennett continually commits for the national team program.
Showing up, he played in American Cup qualification back in Feb. And that was his first action since a knee injury kept him out of action. Had a chance to make his way back to the NBA with the Rockets, got hurt, and that kind of sidetracked him. But he looks in great shape. Saw him at the hotel while we were having breakfast, outside doing yoga, getting the body right, getting the mind right.
Well, he was in the Philippines for the Olympic qualifying 5 years ago. He just lost out to France. He was on that team too, along with Corey Joseph.
Bennett will play in Puerto Rico in a little bit after this bid here with Team Canada. Cancareos de Santurce. He'll join JJ Barrera, who's set to play for that team as well, his former squad before making the jump to the NBA and becoming a star for the Dallas Mavericks. That's it. Of course, JJ Barrera doesn't take a head coach or assistant coaching job with Jason Kidd, but he said that he's going to play this season in Puerto Rico. The team that Bennett's playing for are owned by Bad Bunny, who you found out about last night.
Don't start me off on that. Start me off on that. It was a long conversation trying to explain that one to me. I was definitely showing my age on that one, Colin. My apologies. My apologies to Bad Bunny.
We'll get you set up with a playlist, don't worry.
Yeah, please do.
Here's Dornicamp. Keel, Alexander Walker putting it on the deck. Bennett from the corner. In and out. And oh no, friendly fire there that time. As Shen
red on
coming
red
down, yeah, with the elbow to the top of the dome of Hu. Trey Bell Haynes there, the lone player playing professionally here in Canada, CBL, a league now in its third season. FIBA recognized league here in Canada. We always talk about the talent that Canada has. The CBL now, an ability for Canada to showcase that outside of the NBA.
Yeah, it's a good league. Good model. Players coming back from playing in Europe, mostly playing it, and then obviously kids that are playing here anyway. It's got a youth sport element to it where you can draft players in from the university system here.
Great opportunity for Canadians to develop, showcase their skills, and Trey Bell Haynes is a part of that. Many others, I'm sure, will get caps for Team Canada in the future, leading into major tournaments. We talked about the new system that FIBA has rolled out over the last couple of years with the Olympic qualifiers as a part of it, but the AmeriCup qualifiers and the World Cup qualifiers, allowing Canada to see their team at home, and not just Canada, but all around the world. The national team now can play home games, meaningful home games, not just trial games. TBH on the scoreboard with the floater.
That's his favorite little teardrop. Spends hours and hours practicing that shot, left and right-handed. Good straight.
Shen did great to tap that in. Minute 45 here to play. Canada will go to 2-0 and get set for semifinal action, which will be on Saturday. Nikhil for three. He looks so pure on that jump shot. Great balance.
Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah.
China will get ready for their second game here in Victoria. They'll take on Greece tomorrow. That'll be the first game on match day 2. Zhou Pong falling away, can't get it to go. Shen tried to tap it in, can't get it to go, and Trey Bell Haynes in the open floor. Nice pass by Mulder, sharing the extra. Dornicamp can't get it to fall.
I think if Dornicamp scores, that's everybody on the score sheet.
Just about to say that, yeah. He's the last one to scratch here for the Canadians. I'm sure they'll be looking to get him a bucket. Luembo. 5 to shoot. Let's see if the Canadians try to get Dornicamp a look. Ball screen. Mulder floats in with the finger roll. Shot clock turned off. Canada could dribble this one out. China will try to, thought they were going to try to steal it here and reduce this margin. We'll dribble it out, and a great performance by the Canadians. A few here on hand, giving them a hand. China will recoup and get ready to go tomorrow when they play Greece. But Canada 2-0 in the group stage. They take Group A and will head towards the semifinals with a 109-79 win over China.
Yeah, that's pretty emphatic, wasn't it? I mean, I thought China played really well in parts of that game, trying to hang into it. The 13-part more, they never got into single figures. Once it got to double figures, did it? They could never break that 10-point margin. And in the end, really, they turned the screw the last 6 or 7 minutes of that game, and 30 points, probably about right between the two teams.
Turnovers really hurting China in this one. 15 of them. Just not able to offer as many shots as Canada got to the rim. 40% from the field for China, 43% from the field for Canada, but they took 13 more shots in this one. You see the rebounding advantage for Canada, second chance points, really telling you the story.
And the other thing, Connor, look at the bench score, and 47 off the bench for Canada just shows their depth, and only 25 for China, which shows potentially they've got a certain small number of guys that can really go at it. And after that, they might just need to be looking for other players. Who, top scorer, number 3, shot well, didn't he? 4 threes or something like that.
He did 4-7 from 3-point range. Can carry that over to game 2 against Greece. If you take a look at some of the highlights. And Andrew Wiggins, once again, the leading scorer for Team Canada, 20 big ones to add to his 23 from yesterday. There's who you were talking about. Surely going to be on the scout report for Greece. Powell had an incredible third quarter. You really felt his presence inside for the Canadians. And now Canada looks forward to the semifinals. Unsure of who they'll play, but in game 2 here in Victoria, we will have Turkey and the Czech Republic. If Turkey wins, they'll avoid Canada in the semifinals. If the Czech Republic win, there's a good chance that Turkey will see Canada in the semifinals. They're able to finish in second spot in Group B. So a monster game coming up with plenty of talent in that one. But it was Canada showcasing their talent here. 109-79, the victory. We'll leave you with the highlights here to close this one out. And remind you, we'll be back with Turkey and the Czech Republic, which will be an awesome game here in Victoria, Canada. Thanks for watching.
Wow.